Okay, we're just starting a new coding challenge video on Python and what you are facing now, what we are facing now, and which kind of concept we are working with now. It's a pretty good one. Found out that it's pretty interesting. So it's kind of different. Like you are just working some kind of different logic, and that's why I just bring it right here. And okay, which kind of code here? We just have like 4 lines. If you just see, like we have this variable A and B asking for an input from the user, and then we're just printing out all of that. But what's the real thing here? Okay, I'm just going to run the model. Okay, and it's asking for a value for A. Okay, I'm going to assume that's 10, and for B like 15, and it just printed it out. Okay, that's pretty basic. But the thing here is we're trying to switch because we have this expected input, and with this code right here, what we're doing is just printing out the expected inputs in the print statement, right? But the expected output from the challenge, that's the real stuff right here. Like we're trying to switch like from the variable A, we're trying to print it out the value for from B, and from B we're trying to print it out the value from A. That's the thing. But you can say to me like, okay, that's just this two last lines. What I can do is just like, okay, I'm going to write like here B and here A. But that's not how you're supposed to do. Okay, you can do that. It's going to work fine. But the real challenge is like trying to do in this chunk of the code. Okay, and to do that with this chunk of the code, we are going to work with a concept that you can use in programming, and that's like a real life concept. Let's assume that you have like 2 glasses of water and one glass of water and 1 glass of milk, and this glass of water is going to be the letter A, and the glass of milk is going to be the letter B. So okay, A is going to be a glass of water, and B is going to be a glass of milk. Okay, if we're trying to switch like the glass of water, like instead of just having water in the glass A, we were trying like to have milk in the glass A and vice versa. What you need to do is have an empty glass, right? And okay, I'm going to call this empty glass C. Okay, so C is going to be empty glass, right? So what I'm going to do now is like this juggling. I'm just trying to switch like in real life we do. And now that I just told you that I have this new glass that's empty, what I'm going to do is say to Python, okay, now I have this empty glass that's C, that's this variable that's called by C. It can be called whatever you want, but I'm going to say that's C, okay? So it's C, and what I'm going to do is pull the water from the glass A to the empty glass that is C, okay? So as I did it, and as Python just read from left to the right, and one line after another, and so on and so forth. Now I'm assuming that like the empty glass have water, all right? So okay, now as the empty glass have water, I have the glass of water empty, right? And now that I have the glass A empty, I can just like throw the milk on it, right? Okay, perfect. And as now the glass B is empty, I can just put the water that I put it on like before in the glass of milk. Now that I did all those moves, I can assume that I just changed it. Like I just changed. I use it a concept. I I don't have to explain like this, but it's like it's pretty interested kind of point of view. that you can understand it better, right? So I'm going to try the code. I'll try to run the code again. Okay, it's asking for A. Okay, A is going to be 10 and B is going to be 15. Oh, now I just switch it, right? Now the B is A and A is B, and I work it in that chunk, right? So that's basically that. That's what I was trying to do here, and that's it. I hope you enjoy it.